Good day and good evening, everyone. I wish to express my gratitude and honor for able to present one of my topics about screening fascicular endothelial growth factor receptor 2 targeting compound as an anti-angiogenesis drug alternative in breast cancer. For this topic, I wish to introduce myself. My name is Zahra Shabira. With my team, Dr. Aditya Tri Ananda and Professor Emma Safitri, we all from a major study of reproductive biology, Faculty of Veterinary Medicines, Erlangga University in Surabaya, Indonesia. To begin with, about cancer. Cancer is a part of non-communicable disease that expected as the world's most major causes death. And in Indonesia, there is a prevalence about 136,2 from every 100,000 people in Indonesia diagnosed with cancer. And for women, most of them infected with breast cancer. Generally, like other cancer, breast cancer have a malignant characteristic and metastatic characteristic, whereas we specifically say that metastatics it happens when cancer cells infected the basal membrane endothelium until swim across blood vessels and created blood clots or thrombus. And from this thrombus, they are created two proteins. First is a basic fibroblast growth, and the second one is a vascular endothelial growth factor. Where the unique part from a vascular endothelial growth factor, they are promote cancer cells growth by stealing oxygen and nutrient from red blood vessels. So the problem arises that cancer able to cure it by chemotherapy, whether it's drugs or might be a protocol. But from this day on, we find out that chemotherapies have a complicated side effects while using it and while doing it. And by all means, we try to prevent that the patients have other complicated dishes that happens after cancer's problem in them cured by we are trying to investigate it. Is there a herbal compound or herbal drugs that able to cure or inhibit the cancer? And now we are objectively aiming at that the sample protein of vascular endothelial growth factor able to cure it by the herbal compound. From this method, we start off by this one, a sample preparation. We take vascular endothelial growth factor receptor 2 in protein stereo 3D from protein data bank, and we also taking it and research it. There are 9 herbal compounds that have a chance or potential to treat the cancer problems. Well, this herbal compound was suggesting it and published it by Sagar 2006. Well, we taking it the 3D structure from a structured data format and also we adding it to protein data bank. After we having it this preparation, we doing it a virtual screening using a molecular docking methods AutoDock4. And after we finding it the interaction from this virtual screening between the protein cancer cells alongside with other herbal compounds structure, we are further to docking visualization using it PyMOS software. From this docking visualization, we are focused to the coloring amino acid residues from a protein and also herbal compound that causes interactions between the binding place in the receptor. In here we have the results. So The 9 herbal compounds from 1 to 9 is a herbal compounds, while the 10th one is a control where we using it to drugs chemotherapy named cabozantinib as a control for comparing it with the 9 of the others. And the results came up with number 2, artemisinin, with a binding energy cal per mole, it's minus 7.7, higher than the control. If we compare it to the others, this is the most highest too. So we are furthered by reference that artemisinin have a binding affinity value lower than control, with a similarity from a hydrophobic interaction residues. Uh, Artemisinin able to recite other rest of protein, the structure protein inside the vasculoendothelial growth factor. So they can be inhibit the ICP10.6, ISP 8.814, ELE 888, and also GLUE 868 and LISTEN 868. And in here, if we are seeing it, this is a vasculoendothelial growth factor protein as a 3D visualization. And also the blue mark, the blue coloring is the control cabozantinib that binding to the protein, and there is a purple one, artemisinin, binding in the same place that happens to control binding with the vasculoendothelial growth factor. So from this conclusion, we can say that artemisinin is have a higher affinity towards to the protein receptor, by the binding energy only use minus 7.7 cal per mole, and the same binding happens to the same drugs, the control one, and the potentially active as antineoplastic value with a probability activity higher than 0.7. So we are hope for the further in vitro and in vivo research can be validated that this drug, this herbal drug, as an anti-vesicular endothelial growth factor drugs candidate. So this is the end of my presentation. For all the false word or maybe miscommunication words, I'm apologies. And I hope this presentation and this topic interests you all. Thank you very much.